Hey all you vloggers, it is Make It Monday, and today we're going to make homemade power bars. Now this recipe can be completely vegan. I think there's a little bit of milk fat in the chocolate chips, but otherwise you can get vegan versions of that. So we're starting with 2 cups of nuts, and I have a cup and a half of almonds and a half a cup of macadamia nuts. I have a half a cup of dried cherries and a half a cup of chocolate chips. I have almond butter, and I'm just going to show you this because this is something you have to do. To get natural almond butter, you'll see the oil is floating on top. You need to stir that in before using it. That way the next time you use it, it's not all dried out. And we need a half a cup of coconut oil and a half a cup of the peanut butter. I mean of the almond butter. Now you can use either roasted or unroasted, salted or unsalted. It's up to you if you like the flavor of raw nuts or not. I got all roasted but not salted because the recipe calls for additional salt. I'm going to start with the half a cup of coconut oil. It starts solid in the container, but it helps if you're using it as a liquid, just so that you see how well your mixture is mixing. So I'm going to microwave this for just about 10 seconds. The melting point is less than body temperature, so it's around 87 degrees. Right. I'm just going to pour that in my food processor. I'm going to reset my measuring cup to measure out the peanut butter, or the almond butter. Now generally you want to use the same kind of nut butter or seed butter as the bulk of your whole nuts. So you could use sunflower butter and sunflower seeds, or tahini and sesame seeds, or cashews and cashew butter, whatever you like. And I have made all of those things, so I know that they all work. And there we go. And I'm going to add in the hard nuts. I'm going to wait a little bit on the macadamia nuts because those will blend really easily. You don't have to use 2 kinds of nuts. Harry just likes the softness of the macadamia nuts to contrast with the really coarseness of the almonds. So pulse until you get a good mixture. Come look. Can you see into there? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it probably needs another pulse or 2. I'm going to add in the macadamias. The cherries. You don't really want to chop up the cherries, you just want them combined into the mix. And then our chocolate chips. You could save those and place them on top afterwards if you like. I like mixing them in. I screwed up and left out 3 important ingredients that really will make this work. You need a teaspoon of sea salt, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and about a tablespoon of agave syrup. If you don't have agave syrup, you can use honey or whatever other sweetener you like. It's just this is all natural, and it works pretty well. So I'm just gonna eyeball a good squeeze there and measure the vanilla down. About a teaspoon of sea salt. pulse again. And there you go. The mixture looks a little less runny this time. So. And none of the nuts are too big, and now I'm going to take it out of the food processor and scoop everything into paper cups. And you can spread it into a 9x13 or a 9x9 square pan and just press everything down. You have to refrigerate it after you're done because all that coconut oil will solidify in the refrigerator. And that makes it easier to handle later. I just use an ice cream scoop and I just kind of level it off a little bit and scoop it into the cup. And that makes each cup a uniform size. So after you've got all your mixture pressed into, or scooped into paper cups, I use another trick with saran wrap and the other muffin pan to press everything down so that you get flatter tops and they also fill the cup better. Let's see if I want to tear this. Side. Since these muffin pans aren't the same size, do run out of space. So I press down on the saran wrap, and I move the saran wrap if I need to, and press down on the others. Since I'm going to put this in the fridge, I just leave the saran wrap covering everything and put it in the fridge for at least 2 hours before they're solid enough to eat. Now, I like them cold while everything's solid. Harry likes them a little closer to room temperature when they've got a little less tooth to them. But that's up to you. And these are going in the fridge. If you have been, thanks for watching. And if you have something else you'd like me to make for next Make It Monday, leave a comment down below. Until then, I will catch you again.